This one is called Griefing from the PvPer's Perspective. Star Citizen. It's by Rivergrit. So let's check this one out. Actually, let me change the format. There we go.
Go away! I keep telling you.
He's down.
Did he just say go away?
Yes.
Good enough to kill our friends.
This is Jumptown. He doesn't want a PvP in Jumptown. Fucking.
I've been here for fucking 5 hours.
Let's just get this straight. There's nothing worse than people throwing the G word around.
You got that, Christopher!
From day one, I've heard this word
I was just talking about this.
being used like all the time. And I've come to realize the whole community has a different definition of what this word means. So today, let's dissect what's griefing and what's not. And then I'll give you my opinions on the matter, so prepare to be triggered. In the PU, we've come to realize that the most common use of the word griefing comes from someone who actively kills someone with like no reason at all. So for example, killing someone when you have nothing
But you know what? CAG is giving us a reason. We have more and more reasons to do this.
to gain, or you know, they had no cargo, or they had no intention to fight, but you kill them anyway. But that definition is completely false. Alright, let's just squash this right here, because it's a sandbox, and I'm going to explain why. But honestly, Salty Mike put it really, really well in one of the videos that I actually liked from him.
That's the thing. You can't claim that Star Citizen is this wonderful, great sandbox, because I'm sure people defend it on this end all the time. And then when you get sand thrown on you, then it's all of a sudden, is this ethical? Did you have a reason to do that?
Yo, he's got a point. I mean, honestly. So whether you like it or not, I mean, it's a sandbox, and someone's bound to throw sand on you. Alright, hold up. Let me get this off my chest. Players need to know what they're getting into before downloading this game. If you're looking to solo grind, you're more than welcome to, but don't complain when someone ruins your immersion and kills you for absolutely no reason.
It's a hardcore sandbox, yeah.
And they don't need a reason either. You're not immune to PvP just because you stand up on a soapbox in global chat and tell everybody you're a medic. Listen, there's always gonna be piracy, assholes, and people like
Why is there a Nox inside of Grimhex?
always gonna be piracy, assholes, and people like us that just want a salt farm. I mean, that's the best part about this game. You're free to play as you want. And if you didn't have the threat of someone potentially killing you, then the game would just be ass. It would be terrible. The definition of griefing is pretty simple. It's like 4 things. It's pad ramming,
Happened to me.
it's stream sniping,
Didn't happen to me.
it's targeting another single player or group in an effort to thwart a singular progression,
Happened to me at my ex-org.
and it's utilizing exploits or cheats to gain an unfair advantage. It's that simple.
I think it happened to
Anything
me, but
else
I can't
is free
prove it, and I don't want to point any fingers.
game. But let's dive in and take a look at each one of those, because I'm sure there's some info there that you might not know about. Alright, pad rammers. We all hate pad rammers. Even people like me who just kill everybody they see in the PU hate pad rammers. It just shows that you have no skill, and the only way you can effectively kill someone is through a pad ram. Because God forbid they exit the hangar and you have to showcase some skills to actually kill the person. However, CIG clearly states that pad ramming only refers to ramming a ship that's on a pad that can spawn vehicles. So the key word here is a pad that can spawn vehicles. The reason I'm saying that is a lot of people think pad ramming on mining outpost pads are bannable, but they're really not. It's not even against TOS. It's the Platinum Bay pads that are. So that's
Yeah, and all of the armistice zones are going to be lifted at some point, and you will be able to kill each other on these outposts, and even on Hurston, on like Lorville, etc.
said. Mining outpost pads are actually free game, but we all know it's a cuck move, and it actually lowers your credit score, so I wouldn't do it. Alright, stream sniping. Honestly, this should be a given.
Credit score?
I don't think I really need to cover this one. However, it
Is there like a respect level that you get?
doesn't mean you can't kill a streamer or a content creator or something like that. I mean, for example, I have Blasphemous on my friends list, and whenever me and the PAX boys run into
Dude,
him
why is the fucking music so loud?
naturally in game, and they're doing JT or something, which be sure we're gonna fight. I mean, we never go after them because they're streaming or anything like that, but hell, if I see you on the server and you're a streamer, be sure as shit, I'm probably gonna try to kill you. Targeting.
Yeah, I saw Burks, I saw Eradicator on servers we fought, and a couple of more streamers and YouTubers.
A
Why not?
player or a group. So speaking of Blasphemous, I heard he had some issues with this a little bit ago, where he would just have people who constantly would try to kill him, and they'd hop servers and stuff like that. I hate that shit. If you're following someone
it happen to
server
me.
to server to kill them repetitively, that's not cool.
By a really big org.
And
I
skill
talked
or
about
not,
it
It's
already.
kind of an ass move. But sitting outside of Grim and killing everybody that comes through, that's free game, man. That's not excessive killing or anything like that. You're just killing, dude. They have the right to go to another server if they want. I think the last piece that I'd tack on there.
Yeah, but if you target a person or an org and continuously just like follow them wherever they are, arena commander, servers, etc., like it is griefing.
There's like hitting people up IRL or something like that and like spam.
Like I would say that you can draw the line there and say that yeah, that's griefing because they are like purposefully, Jesus Christ, targeting a single person or an org.
Them with bullshit. That's not cool either.
Once we get server matching and all of that, then like it's fair game, obviously.
The next one's kind of weird. I haven't seen much of it. I've only seen a few instances where this happens. It's exploits, and exploits suck. Now, I'm not talking about like weird exploits that the game allows for, like putting scimitars on ions and infernos and stuff like that, when it only
But clipping into people's ships.
takes 50 meters to, target someone and pretty much one tap them. I'm talking about exploits like, you're glitching yourself into a rock and shooting people, but they
Also,
can't shoot
yes.
back. Or like you're glitching
Happened to me on Jumptown.
through walls at
couple of us.
JT and like sneaking in or something like that. I think that's cheesy, and you honestly suck at the game if you're doing it that way.
Exactly.
I see all these PvE lords on Reddit or YouTube and stuff like that crying, "Oh, you should do something to, dial back the griefers or stuff like that." It's not going to happen. The game allows for death, and most of us all have alts that we keep in prison to send merits to our main anyway, so higher prison times aren't even gonna work.
Unfortunately true.
Some of us, we just don't kill for the Alpha UEC. We kill for the salt. We don't care about the money. We don't care about the rep. Not to mention, seeing you in global chat having a complete meltdown is kind of funny. What blows my mind is the amount of salt and toxicity the PvE community has. They're the most toxic community in Star Citizen, when in all reality, what people don't realize is the most positive, uplifting, and friendliest group of Star Citizen players are the PvP community. It's a small group and everybody knows each other. I mean, there's only a handful of top-tier PvP orgs in the game, and they have all the best pilots and PvP players. I mean, AVS, Black Fleet, Ramming Department, Pax Mortis, LR, just to name a few. However, the majority of them are pretty small and they're all in-house. I mean, you'll catch them in AC all the time, but when they're in the PU, some of them run blue and bounty hunt, but then there's the ones that run red too. Like I said, these guys pretty much all know each other, and they fight each other in AC and in the PU all the time. However, the majority of them get the most satisfaction from giving other players tips.
Wait, what? With 318, there has been a huge increase of false reports to CAG about PvP players and pirates trying to get people banned. What? Pirates are trying to get people banned, or PvP players and pirates? And then, like, other people are trying to get them banned. I mean, yeah. There's more incentive to PvP now. Like, you can steal shit from other players. You can scrap their ships. So, it's gonna happen more.
And advice to help them get better. I mean, they want others to share in the same joy that they find competitively fighting in the game. In conclusion, this is a sandbox. So let's be real, I have my game loop and you have yours. And honestly, if it wasn't for you guys, I would have nothing to do in the PU. And if it wasn't for me, you'd have
Not gonna lie, I was like this for a while, and then I just got bored because PvP in this game is not fun. At some point, you get to it's fun, as he said, mining salt from people, but then again, it's not fun when you get fucked. It's not like you can still win, but it's gonna have a sour taste because you fought the game and not the guy that you were fighting, right? Because all of the desync, your gun's not working, shields not recharging, etc., etc. Like all the desync issues that the game has. So I just stopped. I don't fucking care anymore. I wanted to be the best PvPer. And I realized, like, why am I wasting my life, like, practicing and doing this when like there's no point. The game is not at the state where you can be good. I mean, yeah, you can be good, but like you're just gonna bleed more than you have to just to get to a point where you're good, and that's it. And there's always gonna be a guy that's better than you, or a couple of them.
No skill game to play, but don't call me a griefer just because I kill everybody I see. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm rivergrit, and if you see me in the verse, then GG's in advance.
Alright, that was a good video. Loud as fuck. You know what? Like, I like the chat attitudes and all of that, but the issue is, like, it's taking the game too seriously.
Sir, we need 100K each.
And there's
Quite a few of us. You can start giving me 100K, and I'll pass it out. So just give me all the money you can, and if it's enough, we'll let you go.
Yeah, I don't have 100K. So
Alright.
Everyone should just deliver boxes and kiss. What's up, Dead Leader? How you been? We didn't talk in a while. Yeah, here's the video. I just think that it's like, why would you take this game too fucking seriously?